The original EU has some of my favorite novels in it, and I do not think they have come out with novels as good since they did the new EU. That being said, they had to, and I mean had to, destroy the old EU. There was no way to move that into film and do anything else with it. They were stuck.
They could have continued to add to it and expand it, because the beautiful thing about being in space is there's literally space.
What they wanted was they wanted
again.
Back to your original positions. If you guys do that enough, we're just going to switch back to where we were. So the problem was this: they'd gone so far forward in the novels. They wanted one more set of movies with the original cast, and they couldn't do it with what was already established in the novels.
The only thing they needed to retcon out of the old EU is take out everything involving the Yuuzhan Vong and just remove it, and they would have been fine.
Thank you.
Because Carrie Fisher was not physically capable of doing the stuff that Leia did in the movies.
And that's fine, because guess what? They just went through and CGI'd her, and she is now physically capable and alive to do things.
She did not CGI physical capable, anything of that stuff in the thing. They just couldn't do it. What are the punishments for breaking the points rules? I will. We're gonna figure that out. That's a good question. I will let you know next stream. She could have a body double. I think that's more disrespectful to the actor than anything else. Again, the old EU was too convoluted. It barely made sense.
Henry Cavill with Liam Hemsworth.
And Witcher,
I didn't say it.
And Witcher is not nearly the franchise that Star Wars is.
But if we're going to look at this holistically, we need to hold these franchises to the same standards.
I disagree. Certain franchises get more leeway, and certain ones don't.
Well, in my heart, the original 7, 8, and 9 is the Zahn trilogy that happens right after Jedi.
And again, they would never have been able to film that without recasting.
I will die on this hill.
Look, again, I think the Wraith Squadron novels are some of the best ones that they wrote in the old EU. I think they were phenomenal. I was looking forward to them doing a Rogue Squadron movie. Speaking of which, the rumor is that Bob Chapek has told Kathleen Kennedy to stop announcing Star Wars movies until they're actually ready to start shooting.
That's because they announced, 5 or 6 movies that just didn't come out?
I think they're at 5 now. So they've got the Rian Johnson trilogy, the Dan and Dave trilogy, Rogue Squadron, the Taika Waititi project, and Acolyte. Or 5. Yeah, they've got 5 that there's no word on anything. Nothing.
TikTok says that we cannot judge franchises with the same standards, and Duchess wants to know if we're talking to her.
I'm not talking... I'm talking about Star Wars to everyone. I just want someone to have a happy ending in Star Wars. Well, that would eliminate the wars part of it.
Yeah, but I understand the want.
I can't wait for... It's on indefinite hold, Masaki. So Masaki's like, I can't wait for Rogue Squadron. I will tell you right now, they've taken it off the release schedule completely. It's on indefinite hold, and I think it's probably right around the holidays when nobody will be paying attention, so they will officially cancel it.
Just give everything to Favreau. Let him do shit.
Seriously,
he doesn't want it.
Why? He's good at it.
Because he's not a film executive. He doesn't want to be a film executive. He doesn't want to run a studio. If he wanted to run a studio, he could run a studio.
Good. It would be so good if Favreau just did that.
He doesn't want to run a studio.
I know he doesn't want to. And
he wants to be a creative. He wants to make movies.
Then have him make the movies.
That's the thing is that you can't have a singular producer for all this stuff. It's too much work for anybody. We saw that with a bunch of different projects.
That's true.
Rogue Squadron would be a good Disney Plus show.
Yes.
It was supposed to be a movie directed by Patty Jenkins from Wonder Woman. So Henry Cavill for Star Wars.
I mean, yeah, why not?
Wouldn't shock me if he showed up in a Star Wars movie. Hands on hips. We don't want to now, don't we? Hands on hips. Oh, are we talking about Favreau just doing the film executive thing? I mean, yeah. On that thingy, Kevin Smith recently released a statement because somebody asked him if he would ever dip his toes in either Star Wars or one other franchise. And Kevin Smith was like, not on your life.